Hi everybody. As I promised you before, we are going to do what I eat in a day on a low carb day. Today I am preparing some tofu. So right now I have my tofu in a pan. Normally the tofu comes in a block, so you just drain the water off and you crumble it up in your hands, and then you just put it in a I used a non-stick pan. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there, and I use coconut oil, just a little bit. I don't need that much, because this one is the extra firm, so it's kind of like got a good consistency already, and it doesn't stick that much because it has water too. So normally I don't use that much. You just need a little bit. And then it adds a lot of flavor to it as well. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of coconut oil. Because today is a low carb day, which is a high fat day. Well, my high fat day. So yeah, so we're just gonna add a little bit of oil to that, and then I'm gonna add some chopped garlic, add some chopped garlic to it. I love garlic and it's so good for you. And right here I've cut up some mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and some scallions. And yeah, so we're gonna put that in so that can cook together for some added flavor. And I like a lot of veggies in my stir fry, actually. Makes it taste better. It's nothing like bland tofu. And tofu is one of those things that is very absorbing, so it will taste however you want it to taste, according to whatever seasons you put on it. So yeah. And then I'll probably add a little bit of sea salt. Add some sea salt. Let's see. I have garlic and sea salt. I'll add that onto it. Yeah. And I think most people don't like tofu because it's so bland, but for mine, I try to add a little kick to it. Mine is never bland, by the way. It's always good. After I'm finished, it's going to look like the consistency of an egg, but it doesn't taste like egg. It's going to taste like a spicy curry something. So yeah. And then, let's see what else we have here. Then I have some cayenne. I'm going to add some cayenne to it because I love spicy stuff. And it's actually great for circulation, blood circulation. So, everything that I cook, I add cayenne to it. It's so good. And I think I'm going to add some thyme as well. Add some thyme. I love thyme. Just going to cut that up in it. Hey! Cut up some fresh thyme. We're just gonna, that looks good and smells good already. Oh. Now I'm not gonna eat this whole pack today. I'm only gonna do like 6 ounces. Because I don't need this whole thing actually, because I'm gonna have majority protein shakes. I'm gonna do 3 shakes today. And I'm just going to do a little bit of this for breakfast, right before my workout, with a sweet potato. A little bit of sweet potato, not that much carbs today. So the sweet potato is basically going to be the only starchy carb that I do. I'm going to do a little bit before my workout and a little bit after. What was I thinking? Oh, I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast gives it a good flavor, and I like the color. It makes it look like an egg almost. Yeah. I'll just add a little bit of that. And then of course, we're gonna add our curry. Hot curry. Woo! Yeah. Then you probably ask the question, how do you know when it's done? You can eat tofu. Normally I like mine fried kind of hard, where it's not really soft and mushy like. I like mine kind of hard. So you just fry it, and you fry it until it's something that you like, the consistency that you like it, or the taste that you like it. But mine, I love to fry it for a long time. And it's looking great already. It's got that great color. Look at that. Wow. It's awesome. And then I actually also throw some spinach in there, but I'll kind of like toss that in at the last end because we don't need spinach to cook that much. I'll just toss it in when it's done. That way, it's kind of semi-fresh. I don't like wilted veggies. So yeah, so we're just going to keep that going until it gets really hard the way I like it. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple dish. You can eat this with some Ezekiel bread. You can make a sandwich with some Ezekiel bread. You can put some salsa on it. But today we're not on bread. So it's just going to be plain tofu with some veggies and a sweet potato, corn sweet potato. So, alright. Next, we're going to be doing shakes with cacao powder. Yummy. Stay tuned. Alrighty. Now we are making our protein shakes for the day. Today is a high protein day. So I'm going to do 3 shakes. I may make them all differently because I don't think I want the same chocolate shake 3 times today. So I'm going to actually do 2 cups of cashew milk, 25 calories per cup. So I'm going to do 2 cups of that, and then I'm going to do 2 scoops of my pea protein. This is running kind of low. Running kind of low. We're going to put that all in. Actually, I'm not going to do 2 scoops. I'm going to do 1.5 for each shake. I think I'll do half of that. And then I always use my peanut butter powder because I love peanut butter, but this is half the calories. So I'll do one tablespoon of that. And I'll do 1 tablespoon of the cacao powder. I got that at Mom's. Bam. And then I'm gonna add probably a little bit of water. Little bit of water. That way it won't be too thick. I don't like my shakes really thick. And 2 packs of Truvia. natural sweetener. That's what they say. And a little bit of cinnamon. So it's gonna actually taste like a dessert almost. I would add a banana, but I want low carb, so we're not gonna do that. And just gonna blend that right on my body. Right. That is, that smells good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm doing a video, but it really does. And then I have these little jars that I got from this juicing factory that I get my juices from, my natural juices. So they come in handy. You just put it right in there. So I was just sitting. I'm finished my workout. I'm back at home, and I'm gonna have my traditional vegan hot dogs. I love these. They are very low in carbs, 2 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fat for 1 link with 50 calories. So I always have 3 of them, and I just put them in the microwave because right now I'm very hungry. It's critical. And I only put it for a minute. And then what I'll do is I'll put some vegan cheese on top with some ketchup and mustard. Yummy. Yes. So, hold on. So I just keep those in the microwave for a minute, and then I add 1 slice of Daiya cheese right on top. And it's a little piece of heaven. Then I put it back in the microwave for like 10 seconds so it melts. So now I got them out the microwave. Yeah. I know you guys gonna hate me for using the microwave, but hey. And then I just put a little bit of mustard and a little bit of ketchup. And bam, so delicious. guys, I'm back. Today is Saturday. Beautiful day. Just coming back from getting my Starbucks. Yes. Love Starbucks. Today's a high carb day, so it's sugar-free vanilla soy latte, which isn't that many calories, but it's just my little piece of enjoyment. So, got a late start today. I mean, it's Saturday. What's the rush, right? So I just took my time, fixed my little food. Got a lot to do today, but first, we always got to get the workout in first, because can't make no excuses for not getting that in. Everything else is secondary, because I'm 6 weeks out. So I'll get my workout on first, and then I'll go to the grocery store and got to get some stuff for Kitty, my little kitty cat. And then it's home to cook some dinner. You know, I got a family. Gotta feed them too. I don't have any children, but I have a man, so he's like a big baby. So yeah. But you know, I did my progress weeks yesterday, and they don't look bad. They don't look bad. I was holding a lot of water, like maybe almost 3 pounds of water. Amazing deals on game day favorites. But I still look good, and I do see some changes in my back. My back looks awesome. And but those glutes, whew, I need to get lean. I need to get lean for those glutes to come in like I want them to. So definitely that is the focus for the next 6 weeks, is glutes and hams. Look like that's what hold a lot of my fat. My front legs are pretty lean. My abs are coming in nicely. So yeah, everything else looks great. Just trying to get those glutes to come in, but I got 6 weeks to do it. And we definitely want to try to bring our best package. So, you know, I was doing a lot of thinking this week, and I was like, what is the motivational factor behind this madness? Oh my goodness, what is the motivational factor? Well, I'm going to tell you guys a story. When I was a kid, I was this chunky little kid. I was diagnosed with obesity when I was about 11. And my mother could attest to this. When I was little, she took me to the doctor because I was really fat. And the doctor diagnosed me with obesity. And, you know, and I can remember sitting outside, sitting in a chair. And I was like, Mom, what is obesity? Because, you know. And she was like, honey, you have to go on a diet. And I was like, a diet? Why? Because I didn't realize I was chunky. I was quite chunky, you know. And I can remember crying to my mom, Mommy, I'm hungry, you know. And yeah, so, but my mom, being the mother she was, she fed me. She couldn't have me crying like that. And I mean, if I was a mother, my heart would definitely go out to my child. So yes, I've been struggling with obesity for the majority part of my life, you know, up until a couple years ago. You know, we went on diets. Me and my mom, we lost a lot of weight on Weight Watchers. I think that's the only program. It was Herbalife. I did Herbalife, lost 40 pounds on that. But it was a constant yo-yo. You know, when you lose weight, you start to eat again, you gain it back, and it's just a constant cycle of gain and loss with various programs. I mean, they all work if you do them, you know. So it was like, and as you know, after my husband passed, that's when I decided to compete again, and that's when I learned about macros and macronutrients, and you know, being on a meal plan, you know, a life meal plan. You know, it changes as you reach your goals, and you know, you have your maintenance and things of that nature. So right now it's more like a lifestyle for me. The last time that my weight altered was like 2 years ago when I did like a bulk. I gained 25 pounds, and I definitely vowed from that point on that would never ever happen again. So I have a nutritionist. Her name is Laura Kelly, and she does my meal plans. And ever since we met, my meals it hasn't even been like a diet, really. It's just been like, this is a lifestyle. And you know, if I get cravings, I just fit those things within my macros. So yeah, I mean, it's been a journey. But the motivational factor is I never want to return back to where I came from. So it's like any habit that you do constantly, or anything that you do constantly, it becomes habitual. You know, so if I don't get up and go to the gym in the morning, it will seem like something is wrong. You know, if I don't go to meditation, it'll seem like something is wrong. My mind is not as focused. My mind is scattered all over the place, which will allow certain thoughts to come in to deviate me from my goals, and from my goals. So these are things that have kept me grounded. Whether it be meditation, whatever spiritual practice that you practice, the mind and the spirit has got to be in agreement to reach certain goals. If the mind is someplace else and the spirit is someplace else and they're not connected, then obviously there's going to be chaos. I mean, that's just the way I see things. So those two have to be in agreement. And with meditation and prayer and all of these things comes strength. It comes motivation, comes groundation, and comes all of these things. So every morning that I get up, I come with this drive, this drive to achieve more and more, not just physically, but spiritually as well. Because working out is not just a physical act to have abs or anything like that. It's to create longevity. Right now I'm preparing for a show, but what happens after that show? You know what I'm saying? So it becomes like an inner health. Eating healthy and exercise come hand in hand. So that's my word sound for today. And now I'm about to hit those weights. So at the end of this video, you'll see my progress pics and you'll see what I look like. My weight has gone down, which is really great. And yeah, I think I'm looking tighter, so I'll let you guys be the judge. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for listening, and please subscribe to my channel, because after this it's gonna be continuous. I'm gonna be constantly posting things that I do, and we're gonna be constantly elevating things to a higher level, whether it be both spiritually and physically. All right.